And we're back once again. Hello, everyone. We're back playing some more Pikmin with Imperial.
Buenos noches!
Why does that sound like a Mexican donkey, Shrek?
That's just Donkey. Donkey's his name.
Well, I need a preface.
Nah, you see, Donkey's actual name is Cornholio Albanici. I don't know what any of that word was. It was just something random I pulled out of my rear end. Ha 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 ha!
Was this always? I could have sworn I blew that up.
Yeah, you knocked that wall down. I remember. I think. Comment down below if you opened up that door or not, because we don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Isn't that usually how it goes? The content creator don't remember anything and they ask chat for the help.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you did open up that door because I remember you kept walking up and down that little like path.
Oh, I'm gonna have to open it again, I guess. Why is there a yellow Pikmin in the ground over there? What is happening?
Either way, continue on with your lovely little story about your magical mystical terrarium that you forgot to finish.
Oh yeah. So I got a new terrarium recently, because I already have my lovely cactus terrarium. But one thing I want to try to doing, which I have no idea if it's going to work, is I want to try to grow white strawberries inside of a terrarium.
White strawberries?
Yes. Technically, I could also just try to grow regular strawberries in there. The main test is trying to grow a strawberry. But specifically, I want the white strawberries. Because they look cool, and apparently they taste like pineapple.
Now that'd be quite... That's about like on the same preface as fried chicken ice cream.
What?
Where it looks like something else, but it tastes like... Have you never heard of that?
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah, where it like looks like something else, but it tastes like something else completely.
Like that grape apple, or the apple grape. I don't know what it is, but I think it's an apple that tastes like a grape.
I think I think it would be like that. I'm only aware on the idea of like fried chicken ice cream. It's something I actually want to try because it looks like fried chicken.
Mm-hmm.
But when you take a bite of it, it's actually ice cream. It's very cool.
I think if you did that to someone, they'd start throwing hands. Like, oh, sick! Thanks, man. You got me fried chicken. Takes a bite. Hey, what the hell?
It looks really cool though. You couldn't tell me it doesn't look like ice cream. It looks like fried chicken. I actually could probably find a picture here somewhere.
Well, if you're gonna find a picture, isn't it just gonna look like fried chicken?
Yeah. Well, kind of. That's kind of what it looks like right there. It kind of looks like fried chicken, but it also, at a closer look, it doesn't look like fried chicken. It looks a little off.
It's the uncanny valley of chicken.
Well, I've looked into it. It's really cool because as I said, it looks like fried chicken on the outside, but it's got like it's like ice cream in it, and then it has a chocolate bone for the center.
That's weird. All right, this is you.
It's weird, but it's cool. It's the anti-dioxin filter. This fits over the rocket's exhaust ports and filters out all diseases-causing agents from the ship's exhaust. Magical.
Superfluous.
Potato. What? That means I'll be able to move around without polluting the planet's atmosphere. I feel the world's better.
Right, China?
What are you gonna do? Go to war with China or something?
Nothing, man.
Canon got canceled today on YouTube by China. Have an interview. It's just, what happened to your YouTube career? Well, you see, I might have challenged China to something, and I might have lost.
Yeah, who could suck more and they won? I don't know.
Okay, back to your a story about your
All
lovely
right.
terrarium.
Sorry, I was busy shitting on China.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
I don't
come at you
have
for it.
for the record, I don't have a problem with China. It's China's government that I have a problem with, all right? Chinese
Isn't that
people
like the case
used
with
to be cool.
everything though?
Oh yeah, I mean, I hate America's government. That's because they suck.
Doesn't give me one good reason why not to hate any type of government. It's a government or like a dictatorship. There's like no in between. There's an
Hmm.
issue with every single one of them.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay,
There's
my
no quote
terrarium.
unquote good government.
Unfortunately, because of the season, because I think I was supposed to do it in the springtime, I can't find any white strawberries right now in the stores. I called Walmart, Lowe's Depot, Home Depot,
Go on.
and none of them had it. So I went online and I bought white strawberry roots, and hopefully they will actually be white strawberries and not trick me. But
It's
I
elusive.
digress. But I went to Walmart, got myself a new tank. It's a 10-gallon tank, usually what you'd have for like a fish or something. And look at all that Pikmin!
Go on.
I lost my train of thought.
You were
I
talking
saw-
about your
I saw
terrarium.
too many Pikmin. Okay. I got a lid for it and everything, and now I went online and I bought some lights for it because my windows do not provide enough light for plants that I want to grow in here. For example, my cactuses, once I put them inside the terrarium, I set up a plant light for them as well, which I give them most of the day of sunlight because they need it because they're cactuses.
Yeah, they need some source of light.
Yeah. But one thing I'm going to do differently is this second round of terrarium that I'm doing. I bought a couple of extra things. For my strawberries, I bought an automated mister that, at a time that I set, will cause it to spray mist all over the terrarium.
And then it will spontaneously combust.
Yeah. It was gasoline. And
I knew
for my cactuses, I got them else something. I got them a fogger. So, at a timed intervals, they will get a shit ton of fog, which will keep the area moist. So, technically, I don't have to water them. That's not going to yellow, you stupid little bastards. I don't have to water the
yeah.
cactuses anymore, and they will get the water that they need without overkilling them on water.
At least that's your hope.
Well, the medium that I made the ground up is partial dirt and partial coconut husk. And
Ooh.
one thing about coconut husk is it is very absorbent. So you can pour tons of water on that without it ever leaking.
Yeah.
It's just a damn mop. So I got that to absorb any too much water, but since it's fog, it shouldn't really be a problem. Which is why I did fog instead of the. I'm gonna vomit. Okay, instead of the mister, because I think the mister would be too much.
Yeah, I mean, I could see why it'd be probably be a little too much. I know, like as a hobby, having terrariums and such like that, or like just having it for aesthetic reasons, is definitely gonna. It would be like pleasing, because they do look rather satisfying. I've seen a couple of them, especially like when they have like a little mist going on.
Oh, dude, it's so satisfying to put these things, especially because they're plants, so you get to see them grow over time. Now, granted, you could put like a creature in there, like a little lizard or something, to feed it, but personally, I'm not a fan of like 90% of creatures when it comes to taking care of them. I just don't like
Not even a
pets.
great ear. Not even the great ear nightjar.
Maybe. Okay, I like how it looks, but taking care of it is still gonna be a pain.
Yeah, yeah, you're not wrong. It would be a pain. No one said
Um,
it wouldn't be a pain. But isn't that
so,
usually how it is with most pets?
well, exactly. That's why I'm not a fan of most pets, because they're all just a pain. I want my house to smell like my house, not to smell like an animal that's been in my house all the time. If you get a bird, it smells like a bird cage. If you get a hamster, it smells like a
True.
hamster cage. If you get a dog, it smells like slobber or wet dog. If you get a cat, it smells like cat piss or the kitty litter box.
You made that sound like a villain thing. Like a
Oof.
horrendous sight. Like, smells like the cat litter
Well,
box.
I live with cats, so.
Yeah, I can understand that entirely then. I live with cats and I don't even have a sense of smell, but I can guarantee it doesn't smell good.
Yeah. So, if I ever get my own place, no pets. Next
All
pet,
pets, nothing but pets.
the next pet that I'm gonna have is a little tiny robot and a Roomba.
This is my friend, I
You
can't
can
think
do
of
it.
any dude names that start with R. This is Rayla. She's a Roomba from out of state.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's always out of state. It's made in China.
Isn't that like anything though?
Yeah.
I don't think I can think of like one household item that I have that's not like made in China.
I think I have a grill that's made in America.
Oh,
I probably shouldn't mention that it rusted and started falling apart.
everybody will remember that.
Ain't that right, George Foreman?
I thought you were gonna say George Lucas.
Oh, George Foreman grills.
I don't know about anything about them.
Damn it.
I don't really mess with grills.
Do you not cook?
I haven't had. I personally do not. But I let my dad do most of the cooking whenever we'd have a grill out, but we haven't had one of those in years. That'd be a fun idea.
Dude, I grill almost every other day. It's like, man, I can go for a steak. Better thaw the meat.
Well, I had to go several. Well, I went a while without it because house fire several years ago.
Oh. Was it your father grilling? Maybe you should tell him not to do that
No.
anymore.
Ironically, it wasn't even him. It was someone else in the household. Had nothing to do with the grill though. Don't know exactly what happened.
Animals down!
Fire.
Kill him, kill him, kill him! Yes!
On the other hand, though, luckily it was raining that day.
That's nice. Yeah. Minimize the
So yeah, the
damage.
house. Yeah, it did help minimize the damage, but
I found
honestly enough, it
to stabilizer.
I absolutely must have this piece. If my
plate or
battleship...
piece. Make your mind up.
Shut up!
Is it a plate or
It's ever
is it a
to
plate or a
fly
piece? I can't
straight
tell.
again. It has steered me through countless deep space storms. That, and it looks rather cool.
Last time I remember somebody going through a deep space storm, they got superpowers. Ha! Anybody know what I'm talking about? Ha! Ha ha! Of course not.
Fantastic Four.
And I'm actually kind of impressed that you nailed that on the dot. But which one?
That new movie that fucking sucked.
Oh,
Don't
I was
kill
thinking of
him!
the older one.
Fuck!
I was thinking of the I don't know what year it was. It was like early 2000s. I know that.
We're gonna kill you, you fucking frog bitch. Us 5 Pikmin are gonna kick your ass. Uh-oh.
I was actually speaking of Fantastic Four. I was honestly amused at the factor. I didn't know this for the longest time that Chris Evans actually played the Human Torch.
I know, right?
It was honestly kind of funny. Just hey, it's the guy who plays Captain America. Oh, he played the Human Torch too. Oh my God! Why didn't I see this before? Man, he
Because-
looked different.
Yeah, because he was an arrogant ass in that movie, which is, I mean, the character.
Yeah, I mean, it's not wrong. Who remembers the arrogant asshole of the movie? I do.
Oh my god!
The first movie was definitely rather funny. Just when they're like all finding their superpowers, everybody's was a casual like everyone else was casually learning about their powers or whatnot, and then then you just had the Human Torch. She was like, "Yeah, I'm on fire," while he's snowboarding.
It's like, thanks.
You're on fire. Thanks. No, you're literally on fire.
Oh shit!
That alone made
I
the
think
movie.
my
Well, maybe
favorite
not
part
alone.
of that movie was the rock dude accidentally eating his fork.
Oh, thing.
Yeah. I don't know what he was
Yeah.
eating, but he took a bite and then half of his fork is missing.
Yeah, it was
And you
honestly
just
quite
see it on his
amusing.
face and he's just like, God damn it.
The second one well, I wouldn't say the second one was bad, but it could have been better. But one of my one of my favorite moments in that movie is when when Johnny, well, the Human Torch had come close contact with the Silver Surfer, and then gained the ability to swap people's powers or take them. And the whole fun part about that was when the thing realized oh wow, really, and he immediately slapped the guy's shoulder and went back to just being a normal human.
It's like, oh, you don't say. Let me just.
Be careful. We don't know what I'd say. Don't mess with anybody here. We don't know what it'll do. I'll test it. Woof.
I think it works.
No, no hesitation. Now that's how science is done, right there. Complete disregard for safety protocol.
How much of a scientist would you say you are?
If I had the correct stuff, I'd be quite the scientist. I'd probably also blow up several amounts of things.
Okay.
I'll do minor
I'll
experiments.
just say,
that's about it.
if I had the ability to, I would experiment on people.
No human testing. You're just over here doing human testing. Like, huh? What? What was that?
It's like, how are we supposed to move forward if we keep on just beating around the bush?
I feel like you'd be Jamba from
Jamba?
Lilo and Stitch.
Oh.
Yeah, the guy who was not supposed to be doing testing on creating life and stuff, and he's over here casually doing it anyway. I would never create life. Then what's this? Oh,
I would never create life more than once.
I would never do that more than once. And I think when he was describing what Stitch is gonna start doing, because his destructive programming is taken over. He will start destroying cities, backing up sewages, and start stealing everybody's left shoe. The funniest part being, why everybody's left shoe?
Mild inconvenience.
Yeah, yeah, true. It would be a very mild inconvenience. Stitch's mood when he realized that he was on an island with no big cities, though.
Like,
it's
crap!
Great. You'll start heading for big cities. 3 minutes later, it's nice to be on an island with no big city. Just seizing out. That's me every Monday when I realize I had to wake up and do something, go to school, go to work, whatever.
It's me every Saturday. I'm gonna wake up real early to go to work.
And just seize out in the crowd, just
Like, dude, I want to test on humans because I want 2 robotic arms so I can have 4 arms. How are we supposed to get 4 arms if we don't test on us?
You want to be General Grievous?
I can't put 4 arms on a rat and then suddenly atomically fix it to myself. Our bodies are different. I gotta test on a human to get human arms.
True. You want to be like General Grievous over there.
Do you know how much easier it'd be to fucking cook with 4 arms?
To cook or do any task that requires or carrying stuff. Going shopping trip, when you're that guy who doesn't want to do more than one trip. You take everything on both your arms and just trudge along like a mad lad.
It'd be so easy.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Being able to have multiple arms or appendages, along with that, would also, oh hey, I lost an arm in the war. Oh hey, I just replaced it because I experimented with humans when I was not supposed to.
It's like those humans suffered, so we don't have to.
Exactly.
That's a giant
Have
Kirby bug.
actually have you seen anything about the new Lilo and Stitch live adaptation they're doing?
That rat? Yeah, I've seen it.
Where he looks like Max Rebo's son from Star Wars. Do you know who Max Rebo is?
Nope.
This guy. Don't tell me he doesn't look like his illegitimate child.
Here, hold on.
Casually just hearing horns.
Yes, me directing them. Where's my Discord? Superman?
Yep. I see it.
You see it. But let's just agree though that Stitch design is better than Ugly Sonic though. Let's agree on that.
That's fair.
I
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
man,
it's
Ugly
ugly,
Sonic
but
got
it's not
bullied.
that ugly.
Oh man, Ugly Sonic got bullied.
Oh, this is you.
Oh, yeah. My bad. Sorry. Distracted. I found my number one Ionum chair. Visually, there's was out a slightly exhaust. Totally didn't have an aneurysm trying to read that word, okay?
Does anyone else smell burnt toast?
Me trying to think. But it does propel me to escape velocities in an instant. The stench is a small price to pay for such performance. And then you just got an object not too long ago that's supposed to clean stuff.
Well, it's supposed to clean my stuff that I shoot into the atmosphere, the burning gases and whatnot. It doesn't stop the smell.
True, fair enough. Fair enough. Why does that look like a candy? Doesn't it look like someone wrapped up a piece
Because
of candy
it's
in
old graphics.
there? Fair enough. Hey, sometimes old graphics are nice to see. Sometimes they could be better.
It's a good example of some real dog shit animation.
I mean, yeah, sometimes they could do better. Sometimes it's even funny just to see how how weird the animation can be.
I need yellow. How many should I bring? 30?
I'd say maybe 35 just to be safe.
Well, it's to pick up a small gem, so.
Ah, well then, yeah, 30 might work. I don't know. I've never played Pikmin. Catch us next time when Cannon shows me how to fly a kite.
What am I, your father?
No, you're my illegitimate father.
What? Less
Haha,
sense.
I bamboozled you.
My ship got better, I think.
Did it? Did it? Did it get better? I can't tell.
I can't tell either. Okay, so I'm gonna put those guys in there. How many parts did I need? You're not gonna remember. Oh, cool.
6.
There's been some blues that were abandoned. Okay, so we have
Wow.
2 parts remaining.
You could have more parts.
Yeah, I gotta get all the parts in this area.
At least last time I know that you were ahead of the time schedule.
Oh yeah, definitely. If I get 2 parts in a single day, then I'm ahead of schedule, because how this game works is you have 30 days to get 30 parts. So that's 1 part a day to meet the quota. And if I get 2 parts in a day, then I'm good.
I mean, yeah. I know that's like one thing that's always fun is like, well, kind of fun, I guess, is when you have a time stamp of some sort that you have to keep up with, and then you actually get more progress than you needed.
Oh yeah, it's like, ah, sweet, I got time to kill.
Yeah. Actually, I know this is kind of like off the books a bit, but it is an anime thing. I know you're not aware of you haven't really watched Dragon Ball,
I have not.
but this does remind. I don't know why this is like a thing that suddenly sprung into my head, but at one point in time, they killed off characters that nobody remembered existed.
Hmm.
Maybe very few people like hardcore Dragon Ball fans would remember. But
Oh,
for
you
quick
stupid bastards.
context, there's an episode where essentially the main character puts like 3 guys on the moon, and later in that same well, maybe not the same episode, but later in the series, the moon is blown up, and I question how many people actually remembered that those people existed and that they were on the moon.
Hmm.
It was oddly just a more of a comical realization on something, and my part,
Right.
like on my second run through of watching it, because I had nothing better to do. Little bored, so I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'll just have anime running in the background. Absolutely no reason.
I found my Libra.
Shouldn't. Never mind.
My daughter
LeBron?
gave it to me. It's named after her astrological.
Oh, Libra.
Oh, Libra.
My sweet little girl. I wonder what she's doing right at this moment.
Probably eating cheese.
What kind of cheese?
Judah.
Yeah, I've been actually really half tempted to try different types of cheeses, because as of recently, I've been eating a bit of
Get out of the fucking water!
pepper jack cheese, and pepper jack cheese actually tastes rather good than what I thought it would have. It's got a nice little spice to it,
Right.
like a very subtle but.
I'm gonna say right
nice
now, if you try Parmesan cheese, eat it with something. Do not eat it by itself.
Oh yeah, I already learned that.
It'll kill you.
Oh yeah, I can believe it. I will like let's see here. What was it? It was yeah, it was like spaghetti with like, and like not meatballs, but it was like kind of just like chopped up meat, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, I feel like you destabilize a meatball and have like a little bit of Parmesan cheese with that, mix it up a little bit. It tastes relatively
Didn't think
good.
I would ever hear that in a sentence. Just need to destabilize the meatball, man.
Yeah, just destabilize the meatball. Not that hard.
Just need some quantum physics.
That's like that episode of The Big Bang Theory where it's like, this is applied physics, and then something immediately goes wrong.
The applied failed. Or you applied it wrong.
Oh man, Big Bang Theory is just nice to watch sometimes. I haven't really watched a lot of it recently anymore. I haven't seen that stuff in years, but it's still oddly amusing to go back and just watch. Like, oh hey, why did the elevator stop working? Oh yeah, you see, Leonard here screwed up something. Oh yeah, and I saved him before he pretty much exploded. Ah man, they don't make movies like they used to, or TV shows.
No.
At least not from what I know.
Let's see. So you watch a little bit of the builders on YouTube, like Colin, that other dude that I can't remember. What about electricians?
I don't think I've seen it.
There's a guy on YouTube. He's called Electro Boom.
Sounds like a music artist.
And
I'll be honest.
he's got a giant monobrow. So
Major monobrow from Phineas and Ferb.
pretty much. And he makes and does a lot of things in relation to electricity.
Oh,
Wrong
yeah,
way.
yeah.
And
Oh, is this that guy who who screws things up on purpose, but in a way it's not gonna hurt him?
yes, although it does hurt him, just not
yeah.
kill him. Fuck.
It doesn't kill him. Yeah, I think I've vaguely seen a little bit of his stuff. Mostly complications of him getting zapped and then screaming.
Yeah. But yeah, do you know how good of a electrician you have to be to not only know what you're doing, but to know what you're doing so you can do it wrong without killing you?
Oh yeah, that takes some wisdom to
Do
be
it
able to mess it
wrong
up in
for
a way that
comedic purposes. Fuck.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. That like you do that, like doing that in general, like messing up is usually always considered to be funny to some degree.
Yeah.
Like a certain incident that might have happened recently, but was also kind of somewhat tragic, but yet hard not to laugh at.
This is you.
Oh well. I found my analog computer. This computer conveys the kind of vague data that falls outside the range of 1 and zeros. Actually, to be honest, it's a little bit too vague, so it isn't very helpful. Why do you need it?
Eh?
If it's not very useful, why do you need it?
Maybe he doesn't.
Meow meow meow.
I knew it needed something along the lines of 20 to 40. Split up.
Oh, we were close enough.
I need the red ones to carry this, because having the blue ones try to carry it through those things of fire, it don't work.
Oh, are the red ones immune to fire?
Oh, yeah. Each one has their own element.
Ah.
Red ones walk through fire with no problem. Blue ones can go in, walk through fire with no problem. Blue ones can go in the water without drowning. Well, the other two colors are fucking stupid. Ah! This is why, when I saw this thing earlier, I screamed, fuck. Because it was submerged in water, and I didn't have any water Pikmin.
Yeah, not at the time, but now you do.
And then the yellow guys are light, and you can throw them far, and they pick up bombs. In the next game, they'll have another special ability, but we won't talk about that yet.
Not until we reach that section. Man, I love having big brain words that I totally know and totally don't forget about.
Can they make it in the next 10 seconds or so? Also, there's planted Pikmin over there. How does this keep happening?
Yes.
I think they're gonna make it no problem. Except
You
for
hope
the
so, anyway.
Pikmin that are underneath that stupid bridge. They're gonna get stuck there, and then I have to go back. Look at these guys.
But on a scale of 1 to 1, how would you 1 the 1?
0.
Ah, fair enough. We really need to maybe consider the idea of continuing inside the backrooms or escaping the backrooms, whichever one it was. Even if it may just be like you, me, and Mr. Dark. I guarantee we could do it.
Hmm.
Maybe. I remember.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
They knew that. Not to mention, didn't they add more stuff recently?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they did. I believe so. Oh, no, that was a labyrinthian, I think.
Alright. Could you pause the
either
fucking
way.
game?
No, that'd be just too easy.
It's not letting me pause.
It knows what you're trying to do. They don't want you to do it.
I just want to see the map. I managed to increase the range of the dolphin, looking from the dolphin's portal as it launches even higher into the sky. I see vast wetland in the deepest parts of the forest. I shall call it the distant spring. I can begin my exploration of its world, for now I must leave. Doing that all in one breath. Oh, Jesus.
You feeling lightheaded there,
Yep.
buddy? Yep. Who are you?
Oh, man. Sweet. We completed that. Got all the parts from this place. Now we don't ever have to go back. I gotta go here,
Heck yeah.
here, now here.
Oh, actually, yeah, they did have a bit of an update for Inside the Backrooms. There was an anniversary event.
Ah, sick. And with that, we'll end this episode here. Thank you so much.
Next time on Cannon Lit Things on Fire.